Hello Aries, welcome to Sidekick Tarot. I'm Ryan, thank you for being here. There's going to be a general reading for you may be dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel at Val33 Tarot. She's read for you as well. Thank you. Whoa, okay. Okay. What's going on with their energy? All right, let's see what's going on. Goodness. Yeah, that's how I was starting to feel. Okay, goodness. Don't know what that's all about. Right now, they're showing me that they have a lot to contemplate, a lot to sit with, and ultimately, it's an interesting energy because it's almost as if as they are kind of like left with themselves and their thoughts and their emotions, kind of sift through some things. It almost seems and feels as if they are more out of alignment with themselves than initially, and I don't know what that's about, but they're ultimately kind of showing me there's this energy of not feeling the greatest, and not too sure, and not being too sure exactly as to what to do about it. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah. They have, dude, that's a difficult energy. They're ultimately kind of showing me that whatever this is that could be weighing heavily on their mind, there's a lot that's been given to this, and I feel like so much has been given to this, and they are kind of, in a sense, responding or in a sense reacting this way to the situation because of the circumstances. They're ultimately showing me that things are, in a sense, this is fascinating, things are beginning to digress. Things are moving forward, yes, but not in the direction and not in the way or the sense or the context that they were wanting or expecting it to. They're unfortunately finding out some very revealing answer here. Gee, excuse me. Oh, they're not happy about it. Yeah, they're having to pick up the pieces. I feel like this is work, financial situation, something related to that, maybe their career. They're trying to figure out something for themselves, but like I said, they're not happy about it. They're almost like, for some reason, they even feel unprepared. They even haven't thought this far ahead. They didn't think about this, having to even think about this. But something, it's fascinating, is something is kind of working out for them, so I don't know what that's about, but they're kind of like, well, we'll kind of work with it and see. Okay. Interesting. Okay. They're keeping their cool. They're keeping their, yeah, they're having to keep their cool now. They're kind of like saying one chance to do this, even though it's interesting because their vibe and their mood does change here quite drastically and quickly. At the same time, I can kind of see that they don't want to be carried away by whatever this opportunity is that's presenting itself to them. But they definitely are kind of like, in a sense, hunkering down and trying to figure out what they can do because of it. And quick, yeah, for some reason, time is of the essence. I don't know what that's about. I feel like there is some sort of communication between the two of you taking place. I do. But it's almost like the communication in and of itself is because it's like we need to kind of get going. We need to do this very quickly. Okay, so you're dealing with them somehow here. Ooh, I am getting parental figures, so there could be children or kids involved. Absolutely. I'm seeing kids and children. multiple kids. Once again, it's an energy of things are revealing itself along the way, but the way they're responding to it is just something else. They know they kind of have to step up and take action. At the same time, the way it's kind of affecting them is it's more so in this energy of they're trying to, like I said, they're having to pick up the pieces, but it's affecting them in such a way where it is kind of throwing them for a bit of a spin here or a loop. Yeah, goodness. Yeah, lots to consider, lots to contemplate, goodness. A lot going on upstairs. A lot going on upstairs. It feels like a little bit of a runaround. Got to look at this, got to look at that, got to look into this, got to look into that. Got to kind of come up with some sort of plan or strategy here. Got to figure out what to do. And even they're kind of like, even though I sense a little bit of a runaround here, even they are kind of having to take a step back and be like, wait a minute, before they actually move forward. They themselves are still even trying to kind of sense out what to do. And like I said, you are dealing with them in some type of way, but it's definitely bringing out different sides to both of you, that's for sure. Ooh, goodness. Yeah, that's acceptance. That's acceptance. I feel like whatever changes they are making, or maybe that the both of you are making at this point now, something's clearly not working out. I feel like some things are being solved, some things are being fixed, some things are being worked through. At the same time, there's still the overall bigger picture that needs to be addressed. And I feel like that's what's causing so much more stress and anxiety. It's kind of like, okay, we took care of today, but now we have to kind of take care of tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Yeah, there's something going on between the two of you. There's something going on between the two of you. Goodness, it's almost this energy of, are we going to make this work together, or are we going to have to kind of depart and go our own separate ways? And this is what's fascinating. Like I said, it's bringing out different sides to both of you. But at the end here, it's almost like, well, what about the future? And then it's like, as soon as there's talk about the future between the two of you, that's when you both look at each other like, it's fascinating. It's almost like the emotions have just been completely like taken out of this reading. It's almost like everything just kind of goes ice cold. And it's like, well, I don't know. Of course, if you are dealing with anyone, Aries, which I feel like you are, clearly you could be dealing with an air sign, an earth sign, a water sign, or possibly a fire sign. Bye.